Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club. Finally coming to an end. This is week, what, 7? 6? I don't know. I think it's 6. It might be 7. Welcome to the podcast. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club with their clubhouse. And I'm here with the only group that has their own name.
And these are the Spicy Boys.
Spicy Boys.
That's the Spicy Boys. That's the intro for the Spicy Boys. Introduce yourself, please.
All right, so my name's Josiah. I'm in Group 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My name's
Josiah.
Jacob. I'm in Spicy Boys group, and the least spicy one here.
All right.
What you mean?
Cat.
They call him Minimum Spice.
Nah, they call him the ultimate spicy.
All right. And last but not least,
My name is Albert Jorge, you know.
Jorge.
Jorge, you know.
Jorge is here.
I'm in Group 8, a.k.a. Spicy Boys, you know.
Okay, Spicy Boys. They got a good. I got a good name, but y'all don't do a lot of podcasting because it takes y'all too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that the girls could beat you on basketball. That's all I have to say.
And
That's all I have to say. I'm sure.
I'm the worst basketball player here, and I don't still
Nah,
smoke.
I saw that. I don't like to shout you out because you don't look like a ball player. But
Yeah, I'm
there's
more
a-
baseball.
Yeah,
I can tell.
I could tell. There's some people here that I'm pretty sure that I could get a girl basketball team to beat y'all.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I could be kind of hard.
All right, guys. What's the topic for today? It's not basketball
can I
because that's
say
what
it?
you know how
Can
to
I
talk
say it?
about. Go ahead.
So the topic for today's podcast is how we think our generation is like more entitled to things than like another generation from the
And
old times.
And our generation is Gen X.
Yeah, you guys are definitely this generation, and I'm a parent, so I could say these things. Are definitely entitled. You feel like you're more entitled to things than definitely my generation. I don't know about your I don't know if Ash and Balfour had to deal with as much of that because they're still kind of young. But I'm from old school, so mine is a little different. Why do you feel that you're so entitled? I'm going to go around the board. What do you feel like you're so entitled? Like, what makes you think that you have to have this, that you should have that, and almost like dictate what your parents should do for you?
So like something that I feel kind of entitled to is like having a new pair of sneakers every year for school.
Well,
or
yeah,
for
that's
camp.
understandable. Every year is understandable.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes you had to, like, if you wear a uniform, you got to have black sneakers or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
true,
that.
that's true.
And you may have a pair of sneakers that you use only for school and one that you go out and play with.
That's true. But I also know some people that think they're entitled to like every new thing that comes out. So like for example, I have this friend. I'm not gonna say no names.
You can say his name. We shout out people here.
Well, it's not here.
Okay, I know, so you can still shout him out. And then tell him to listen to the podcast
Alright,
because you
so-
almost gave him a shout out.
So his name was Jaden, right?
It
And-
was Jaden? He passed away?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said was. I don't know if he changed his name or something.
and it was 2020 when the PS5 came out. And I'll call him and I was like, "You see the new PS5? It looks pretty cool." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm already getting it." But he didn't get it for another 2 years. So he was like,
maybe he was saving up.
he was
No,
entitled.
those prices went crazy.
He was entitled to getting it, but he hadn't got it for like 2 years.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a son, and when it was gaming time, he had every system. So I'm talking about entitlement, but I'm also telling you that as a parent, you want to get your kids stuff. But he gave me everything that I wanted for that PlayStation or the Xbox.
Like the good grades.
Oh no, the grades were solid. My son could not have less than 85. 85 was not passing in my household. So your standards might be different. Your parents' standards might be like, oh, you got a 65, you got a C. Okay, do better. No, my standards are 85 is failing.
No, my
So
mom.
you have to be
Wow.
86 and up. So he gave me that. And I truly saw, when he played 1 hour of gaming, he would read a book for an hour, hour and a half. Like he would sit next to me and read a book. Like, so I saw that. I saw that he didn't have a phone. He went, I told this story many times. He had an Obama flip phone. And then we changed the flip phone to a screen. And, later on he had a regular phone. He didn't get an iPhone until he was 17.
Damn.
Till he's 17. So he had a phone, but it was Obama or whatever I could afford. If it was one of those, what do you call those? The one that you put $20 in it and don't call too many people, just use it on the weekend.
call
A
phone?
prepaid. I mean, we've gone through it all. But, he was gracious. He was like, yeah, I got a phone. Like, okay. Even to this day,
That's
So
reasonable.
he has a phone now, and I say, "Yo, Dad," I call him Dad. I don't know why. We call each other Dad. So I say, "Dad, you gonna get a new phone?" He's like, "This one works." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yo, that's like a XR. What's the old phone? iPhone XR.
Oh yeah.
I got an iPhone.
I got an iPhone.
XR. All right.
I got a I got a 6.
So the XR is what, about a few years old, right? About 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
I
mine's
told
is, mine's is 13. I think.
It's our 10.
so I told him, I said, "I'll give you my phone and I'll buy the new one." No, I'm good, Dad. Like so he's grateful for the little things that he has. So yes, I say, for him, he gave me the grades, so I didn't mind buying him an Xbox, a PlayStation, game, whatever those the Sony game ones and all that stuff that he had. So, but I think that parents now, they're not balancing that out. And that's the whole thing. And I think I asked you one time before how many books you read, because it is an important thing, and I could kind of judge somewhat on how your guys are dealing with school, and I understand that part. What about you? What do you feel like you're entitled to, and why do you feel you're entitled? Are you the only child? Or did your parents promise you these things when you were born, when they cut the umbilical cord? I don't know what they did. Why you feel like you're entitled?
Me, I don't really think I'm entitled. Well, I think the older I got, yeah, but when I was young, my mom only got me one shoe, and that was used for the whole year. For school, I wear the black shoes. Weekends, like parties, same shoes. My mom only brought me one shoe for 1 year, and I get a new shoe every year. It grew out of me. And then I didn't get a phone. I didn't get an iPhone till I was like last year. I got my first iPhone.
And is it a hand-me-down, or is it that she bought you a new phone?
She brought a new phone. Like before, I had like Androids, old phones.
What you doing?
I had old phones that like my mom used to have and then my dad used to have.
Yeah, it's hand-me-downs.
Mhm.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so as you grew, you feel that now, you feel a little more entitled to things, or is it something that you still have to ask, and like for games used to cost $50, then they went to $60. Now they're like 75 to. They're pretty high, right?
Yeah,
For a
but
game?
like if you want to get them downloaded, it's cheaper. But to get the discs, it's more expensive.
Yeah, like on the PS5 it's like 7.
So let's say a game is coming out next week, and you want the game. How do you go about that?
My mom's not buying me it. She's gonna buy me it like Christmas or my birthday.
Yeah.
I'll wait till
That's
the
how
sale.
it goes.
Yeah.
You wait to a sale, so you're gonna wait to
Yeah.
it's like,
Like, every
one of the
year-
vintage games 3 years from now that they're selling for $9
Yeah.
in Kmart or Walmart or something like that.
No, sometimes like on PlayStation Plus, like they bring 2K
Oh, yeah.
down to like 20 or 30.
And no, in PlayStation Plus 2K23 is free.
Oh yeah, now it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free now.
I think the last game I bought was Just Dance. And that was during the pandemic.
Oh,
and I bought like every year they do like an upload for like $4. I get the new songs for $4. I rock with that. I let my daughters play with that. But that's about it. I don't. We're not gamers in my house anymore. My son, we have one of those. What is it? Switch? Nintendo Switch?
Oh, yeah.
I got
Dusty.
a Switch.
Dusty.
Six.
How? Wait, which one is it? Is it the Gen one or the lit? Or
No,
light?
it's not the light. It's the new one. With the bigger one, the regular one.
Oh, with the slidey sides.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
I got that, and I got like 4 controllers. No, we don't play nothing.
I remember
I don't do nothing
when
with that.
the first Switch came out. I got that during Christmas, and
I didn't.
I didn't get a PS4 until like 2020. I didn't get a PS4.
I got my PS5 last Christmas, and then my Nintendo Switch I got it like 2 Christmases ago. But it was a lit when it came out. I got that for Christmas, and then my sister bought her Switch.
So you feel how many hours you think that you guys game? And be serious, don't
per week,
per week.
I
Let's start per day. How
per
many-
day.
Yeah.
Well, like
You probably woke up today and got a game in.
no, I didn't.
okay.
No, I did not.
Just
I
check
don't-
it. Some
I
people
don't-
like
I
that.
would never do that.
Some
Yeah,
people
no.
are like that.
That's weird.
Those hurt that hurts your eyes a lot because of the blue UV rays.
Yeah, my mom, she
Yeah.
had a rule during the school year.
Like
Weekdays, I couldn't use no electronics, only
same,
TV.
same.
And weekends, I could use it.
yeah, no,
I pretty much had that.
I
same
hurt
thing
my
also.
eyes because of the pandemic when we had to go online.
Oh yeah.
That's why that messed up my
That's your
eyes.
excuse, my man.
Like,
you
mostly-
probably had more gaming than you did homework on the pandemic.
No, I didn't have no gaming console. I only had like my Switch, and I hardly ever used.
I'm
and
not
I,
even
like,
gonna lie. In the
used it.
pandemic,
I was
I
going
like I skip class a few
Me
times.
too.
I skip
Depend.
class a few times to play some Fortnite.
The pandemic,
I'm
I
not
was
even
in
gonna lie.
class, but like I would watch YouTube on the side and like be in
Exactly.
class.
So
Me too.
when you were in class during the pandemic, you had uniforms. You wear uniforms.
No.
We
Nobody
just-
here wears
I would go
uniforms.
in pajamas.
I
Yeah,
wear
me too.
uniforms in my school.
So during the pandemic, did you have to wear your uniform?
No.
Yo, my daughter's school, they made you wear your uniform during the
crazy.
pandemic.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So she had to have her shirt with her tie on, and she cannot be in a bedroom.
Wow.
So it had to be on the table.
Oh
could
yeah,
be-
that's what they did to my.
So it had to be on the
thing.
table, and yo, they were mad strict about it. So my daughter had to get her hair did and all that stuff, and sit at the table with her iPad. Her sister on the other table over there, and just straight uniform and everything. They were
Yeah.
like, "Why are we wearing uniform? We are." The principal did not play. Wanted them in full uniform.
Yeah,
My
no.
school
My
didn't
principal
care.
did that.
I mean, not
but-
the shoes, but the shirt. I mean, the pants bottom part you can't really see it, so they usually only wear the shirts and sometimes
Mine-
wear like gray sweats or something.
Yeah, my school did that. Like I had to wear uniform. I forgot. Like I would wear a uniform, but like after, but like a lot of people didn't care and they didn't do it and they like didn't mind. But like they were strict about like we can't be in our rooms and all that. Like we had to sit on the table. My mom forced me to sit on the table, back white wall, and like uniform shirt. My pants they didn't care.
I
My
mean, we
school
had to
didn't
go to
really
work. We
care.
had to, we didn't wear uniform at work, but we had to be, what they call a casual work. We couldn't go in jeans to work and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I could be in my blanket on Zoom. My school didn't really care about
Yeah,
that.
I would do
Maybe
that.
not.
Like, I remember near the end of the school year, I stopped wearing my uniform and I just wore my pajama shirt and they didn't care.
I used to pretend that my camera was broken.
Oh yeah,
Me too.
like you think like 1,000 kids didn't do the same thing. Yeah.
Nah, I did something.
I don't have internet. They gave you a iPad with internet on it.
Yeah, I had a school
Yeah.
computer. I forgot to give it back and I had that thing for so long.
There was this one time.
You forgot to give it back.
Yeah, they didn't.
When the pandemic happened, I worked in a high school, and we were giving out MacBook Pros, the laptops, and they were not even writing the numbers down. And I told the principal, I said, "Yo, you giving these computers down in the Bronx
With
to
the
these
whole
kids?" I said,
teenagers.
"No way, they're returning it. No way."
Yeah, my sister did that.
Yo, we lost so many computers. And people were not returning those
crazy.
computers.
Oh my god, I would expect that. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, and then the parents were like, "Oh, the screen broke. I need another one." I said, "She already pawned the other one. She probably needs another computer just so that she can have two computers. But now she knows how quick you gave her son one. Now she wants one." Yo, it was a scam, man. It was a scam out there.
Yeah, no,
And
I would never.
the DOE was not ready for that pandemic. I can tell you that much.
I remember.
Hold on a second, because he has to tell me why he feels entitled.
I don't like.
Or do you feel entitled?
I feel like I'm entitled, but I don't like. I don't
You
think.
don't show it.
Yeah, like I don't like I know I'm not entitled, but I feel like I am, cause like that's like my PS5. Like it's the first PS5, like the first like game console that I got.
You got okay.
Besides like my Switch, and like all the stuff that I got, I never really asked for. Like I just thought about it, but like, and I told them like, but like I know, but I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I don't really want you to spend money, and they just got it for me. So like I know like shoes, shoes will go crazy because like every 3 months I will grow out of my shoe and I have to get a new pair every 3 months.
You got that big toe. You got that big ingrown toenail, and it's messing up your shoes.
No, I don't
That's
have.
what it is.
No, I just,
you got that big. I'm gonna get you sucker toe, and it's too big, and it's making a the leather break on it.
No, it's just like I just grow like really fast.
No, it's true, man. Kids grow really fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know what kind of parent I am, because I tell you guys all the time in stories, I don't buy myself expensive sneakers. I think I have one or two, but I do get them for my daughters. And
you
I
told
just
us.
and I like the other day she had some shoes on. I was like, damn, I forgot I bought you those. And I was like, oh, those were I think they were I forgot the name brand, but I got them from StockX or something. And they were like
yeah.
$300. And
StockX, their deals are crazy.
and I was like, I don't even remember buying them for her. But with the girls, they kind of share the shoe. So if I buy it for the old one, when she grows out of it, I could give it to the little one. But I think Isabella has more sneakers than Liana. She's just more of a sneaker person.
Yeah. But like,
Liana don't care about that.
but like, I feel entitled because like they buy me like expensive things, even though like I don't really like want to like they buy me expensive shoes, and like they would get angry at me because like they will break out of nowhere. Like I don't, because like I feel like it's because like I be playing in the shoes, and like and because like
I think it starts off when you're a baby. When you're a baby, there's every baby has a little pair of Jordans.
Oh yeah.
Yo, my
Like
baby
you,
brother.
like
got
you had
so
to,
much
like you
Jordans.
had to, like had the little Jordans on them, for a birthday party or something. You be like, oh, look at the little Jordans, so cute.
when I
You
was
know,
little,
that's how it kind of starts.
when I was little, I just wore socks. I think I don't think I had shoes until like I got like until I was like walking age.
That not to sound racist, but that's a white person's problem. White people don't put shoes on their kids. They let them rock out until they start walking. Like a year later, they just wear socks.
Yo, my
They
baby
just
brother
wear
got
socks,
so much
that's all it is.
Jordans.
You see,
My baby Jordans now, I got one pair that's in bronze. I don't know if you ever seen those shoes that you put like in the bronze and you put like the baby picture on it.
oh yeah,
That's old school. So I took one of my son's Jordans and we did that. And then I have another pair of Jordans that my daughter, I used to have them hanging on the car. My daughter has them. She plays with American Doll, and American Doll got Jordans on. It's like she just puts Jordans on American Doll for no reason. But there's little things like that. But I was trying to save them just to have them. But they play with them now.
cause like
But entitlement is. I feel that you guys have to appreciate, and maybe your work ethics. You have to work a little harder. But as a parent, we want to give you the best. I mean, that's the goal of parenting.
yeah,
We want to be better parents than our parents, and we want to give you what we didn't have, and that's a problem too, because it doesn't give you a chance to earn it. It doesn't give you a chance to be like, hey, and I could tell you that there was times where I wanted Madden or something like that, or my son wanted a game, and I used to tell him, we can't do it this week. There's not a pay week, and we got to save up for it. So I'm gonna put $20. Make sure you clean your room. You do your chores, and the $10 we put in the bank. And it took us, maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks to get it, but we saved up for it, and that was the struggle. And he saw that we would actually be like, yo, if we don't eat Chinese food today, we could put another $10 in the bank. Let's just eat pasta. And he was like, cool, we just had pasta. So we take $10, we put it in there. So now we got 45. We almost at the game level. So, it showed them how to save money. And it also showed them how, like, yo, we need to, this is not an easy path. I want to give you what you want. But at the same time, we can't eat Chinese food every day, go out to BBQs, buy you new sneakers, and then you also want Madden. The rent is due. You got to pay the rent. So if not, we're going to have a problem. Yeah. So that was one thing. And I also think that having, and I think you should ask your parents one day, sitting down with your parents and paying all the bills, and learning and learning how the money's transferred from the bank to pay all the bills, and seeing the numbers, because your guys could add. So seeing $1,800 go for the rent, you're like, oh my God, and seeing $500 go for food, and seeing all those numbers add up, and you're doing it, maybe 2 or 3 months, and you see, oh wow, I didn't know that we spend this much money a month. Seeing that could really open your eyes.
then adding taxes too.
And I used to sit down with my son. I'd be like, yo, add this. And he used to add it up, and then we look at the bank account and be like, how much we owe? $2,400. How much we have in the bank? $1,600. We're short, buddy. We need to figure this out. And doing real math equations, like, how are we gonna? All right, I got to pay the rent, but maybe I could be late on the cable. Maybe I could do this. Maybe we'll eat less, or whatever. We have to make maneuvers, and that's what it is, living check to check. So when you get to see that on a maybe more than a month, you do it 2 or 3 months, you could understand what parents go through to pay bills. So I mean, he's a great kid now. I could give him $50 in January. He probably has 40 by December still saved. Like, he's really good with money. But that's something that you have to learn. And sometimes you guys are what? How old is it?
I'm 12.
12 to 13.
All right, so you're all about to be teenagers. When you get to the age of, let's say, a Balfour, that he's in college, or even Ash, even if you live with your parents, grandmother, whoever it is, you gotta chip in. And if you're not chipping in, you still gotta pay bills. You still gotta pay your phone. You still gotta do that. So those bills, if no one is teaching you how to do that, then you think that is who's gonna take care of it? Like, no one's gonna take care of it. My son, as soon as he graduated from high school, I never paid his phone bill again.
Yeah, that's.
I told him when he was going to college, I did. I'm sorry, when he was going to college, I was paying it. But as soon as he finished, I was like, yo, my man, you're on your own. That's it. From this point on, how much I got to pay, Dad, is this, And if you don't want to pay it, I'm going to put you in a separate bill because only your phone is going to get cut. And he's 25 now, always pay his bill. I see that. Oh, he sent me $50. Okay, let me pay his phone bill. And that's it. It's under my name still, but I mean, he's responsible. He pay. I don't call him no more. You know when the phone is due? It's due once a month. Your check is, you get paid on Friday. Send that money. That's it. I'm not babying nobody. Yeah. If his phone get cut, I'll email him. That's all I could tell you. Or send him a instant message on one of his game systems. I'll figure one of those to see if it works. Because if his phone is not working, I'm pretty sure he ain't paying his cable. And if you don't pay his cable, he don't have internet. So you gotta teach him those things. Those are things that nobody wants to talk about. Yeah. Well, at least we made a good podcast. I like this positive group here. I don't like these guys over here too much, but this positive group over here is fine. We're only gonna do podcasts us three.
Yes, sir.
There's your four. We should change the name to only 3 Spicy Boys. Yeah. It should be like there's 3 spices. That's what I'm gonna call you.
The 3 calm ones.
I'm gonna call you 3 spices. What's your spice name? What, you Cayman? What's you
Turbulence Cayman.
You pepper? What are you?
Spicy Turbulence.
No, he's Turbulence. Yeah,
okay, Spicy Turbulence. What's your spice name?
Spicy Pablo.
Spicy Pablo. That's not even Spicy Sage or like
Siobhan.
what you need. I need a real
Spicy Master.
I need a real are you
Master.
salty, like spicy salt? I need a real spice out of you.
Spicy fruity.
Oh, all right, that's too much for me.
Nah, he's spicy.
I can't with you.
He's Spicy Master. He's Spicy
All
Master.
right, what's yours?
The king of
mine?
spice.
What's yours?
I
Mr. A's telling me to send you guys down. All right, say your buys.
I'm calm spicy.
Bye. They call me Spicy Boy.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
The Spicy Boys are back. 3 spices, baby.